Dogecoin, a phenomenon that took the world by storm at the beginning of 2021. No one saw it coming, and then all of a sudden we had celebrity after celebrity after celebrity coming on the Dogecoin train, a ton of energy, a ton of hype that made the Dogecoin price absolutely skyrocket, going to an all-time high of 75 cents approximately. Pretty impressive for a currency with a dog on it, not to mention that it has some of the best technicals in the game, one of the best cryptocurrencies. But what we saw with that was just the beginning stage. A lot of the machine has been put together now. A lot of the infrastructure is in place. The celebrities are already on board who have been on board in the past. And even though there's a little bit of a dormant time right now when we're waiting for that next level of energy to step up and for us to see another major spike here, that does not change the fact that there is still a ton of people, and there still are going to be a ton of people who advocate for Doge all across the internet. Here's a prime example of that, and I'm going to show you exactly why I'm so confident in what we're going to see with Dogecoin soon here. But Stephen Curry, who you may know him from his cooking or perhaps from the NBA, that could be the place you know him from. Just getting started in the crypto game. Y'all got any advice? Probably not the smartest thing to do, to go on Twitter and ask people for advice on anything, but he did nonetheless. And I really like some of the responses that we saw under that, because over and over and over again in the responses, Dogecoin, 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 and it shows you that that energy, that fortress that was built at the beginning of 2021 is still there, and it's primed. It's an oiled machine. So during that next spike, it is already ready to go, and it's going to be way bigger for the next one because so many more people are going to jump on board. This is going to be one of the most interesting parts that we've seen so far. But Dogecoin is an awesome and fun and ironically legitimate cryptocurrency that has shocked the world, coming in from It's All Risky. Our community is one of the biggest and loudest, and Elon Musk is a big fan of that. Doge is branded the people's crypto because it vibes with regular folks. We'd love it, you in the Doge army. And then It's All Risky is correct. The Dogecoin is much interesting, and after doing research, you may find it so as well. Stephen Curry, here's a thread from Risky. Then we also have some more comments like this: Dogecoin to the moon. A ton of people commenting like that, not just big accounts, small accounts too, all over the place, getting a ton of likes. Then of course this comment right here: you own LaFraud. Wait a sec. How did that get in there? LaFraud? Oh no! Did Stephen Curry own LaFraud James again? Oh wow, no, 3 and 6. Oh no, oops, we shouldn't talk about that. We shouldn't talk about, too controversial. Just getting started in the crypto game. Y'all got any advice in this one? Lots of great projects. Would love to have you as part of the Doge fam. Get some Doge and check out all of the other great options. Vouch, hashtag Doge family. Then of course, this is the comment that I made. He says that I say, get in on Dogecoin and participate in the DogeX launch tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern time. And we're going to continue to have some big projects in the works for Dogecoin that are hopefully going to get more people on board, make headlines for it. And you can see Diana back there moderating some of the comments and making sure that we have the best live possible in that regard. But here is something that I think everyone should feast their eyes on. This right here is one of the rarest Doges in the DogeX collection, one of the rarest NFTs. This is an Elon Doge NFT, which is something that we're really proud of as a team. A lot of work has gone into these, and I think you can tell it's him from the jacket, you can tell it's him from the SpaceX in the background. Everyone is going to want to mint this tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern time. So if you don't have your MetaMask wallet yet, if you do not have your OpenSea account, you do have 1 day left to make it if you're interested. And we will see a lot of energy around this. It is going to be one of the biggest NFT project launches that we've ever seen. Steph Curry, if you want to jump on as well, maybe Steph Curry, he actually changed his profile picture to an NFT recently. You can see in these tweets, he has this as this NFT. He's just getting into crypto. So are many other celebrities. And a lot of people don't realize the advantage of Dogecoin to celebrities. But you can see this is the Bored Ape Yacht Club picture. The Bored Ape Yacht Club absolutely took off in the NFT space. A lot of people buying that, some major prices coming in for that. But I think DogeX can absolutely demolish the Bored Ape Yacht Club in many ways because there's so many more combinations. It absolutely dwarfs the Bored Ape Yacht Club. There's so many more details in each of the designs. So I don't think there's any reason why we should not see DogeX absolutely taking over the NFT game soon here. So that's why it's so exciting. And we're all getting in early on that and getting in on board before we see some of those major things in the future with it. We also have Metaverse planned. A lot is going to go into this. This is not just a one-time thing where we launch and then we're done. We're going to continue to actively work on this and make some cool things happen with it to make sure anyone who does get in now will hopefully see a massive windfall from it in the future as this thing expands and grows even more. But the reason that so many celebrities can get in on Dogecoin and have an advantage to them from it is because this. If you're a celebrity, what do you have a lot of? You got money. You got a ton of it. What else do you have? You have the fame. You have people who know who you are. You probably have a lot of followers. You probably have most things that most people would desire to get. But what may you not have a lot of? And that could be popularity. Some celebrities are super popular, some are less popular, but no matter how popular you are, you of course want to be more liked. You want to be more popular, especially if you're a celebrity, because it takes a special kind of person to get to the point where you become a celebrity. You have to desire it in some way. Obviously, athletes, a little bit different because it actually takes some physical skill there rather than just a certain type of work in this regard. But still, nonetheless, a lot of the same types of things, because if you become one of the best athletes or one of the most well-known athletes, despite or regardless of how good you are, you still have to have some sort of personality in order to actually captivate fans. And so that is where there's a huge advantage to celebrities from really embracing Dogecoin. The Dogecoin community will immediately like you a lot more. It's as simple as that. You have way more popularity, way more retweets and likes, and everything that people like is that stuff, because it makes you feel good when you see stuff like that happening. And that's one thing that celebrities can't get, that validation, unless they have the popularity. And Dogecoin is just a heck of a lot of fun. So not all celebrities are going to do it because they want that, but some certainly will. Let's be honest about it. A lot of celebrities will probably just endorse it because they think it's fun, or maybe they own some and they want to participate. Maybe they're bored sitting at home and doing whatever they do. But regardless of the reason, what we saw in the first wave with some big celebrities like the Kiss dude and a couple of other big ones, and then some more big ones on top of that, and then some more big ones, and of course Elon Musk being the cream of the crop there, which is why we made that Doge, the Elon Doge, to pay respect to all the things that he has done for Dogecoin. He definitely deserves it. But this next wave is going to include so many more major celebrities who a lot of people really want them to endorse their crypto or their project, and they're not going to get it, most likely, because you have to actually have the infrastructure in place in terms of having good crypto, in terms of having name recognition, for there to actually be an advantage of a celebrity deciding to endorse it. Otherwise, they don't need the money. Why the heck would they do it? But speaking of celebrities endorsing a crypto despite not needing the money, what the heck is Kim Kardashian doing? We talked earlier in the year about her endorsement of Ethereum. So she's been doing a number of weird things, talking about different cryptos, talking about some of them that don't make a lot of sense. But the weirdest one she did is endorsing Ethereum Max, which is just EMAX. So she decided to post, she has approximately 250 million followers. Yeah, with an M on the end there, not 250,000, 250 million. So she has a lot of followers, a lot of people listening to her. And she posted, you may remember not that long ago, about Ethereum Max. And you look at that and say, well, do we even know who the devs are behind Ethereum Max? Do we know who the people are? What's the use case of it? Are they just copying Ethereum? What are they doing here? And the answer is, we don't really know much about them. There's not a lot of transparency. We don't really see any use case being built. There's not actually an infrastructure in place. So why in the world would Kim Kardashian, whose net worth is currently $1.2 billion. Yes, with a B that time. Now, the M can go and get out of here. It can go jump out that window right there and fly away, because we do not need you, M, anymore. Now we're going up to that B level. If you have 1.2 billion in the bank account, how much would someone have to pay you to endorse a really, really, really bad cryptocurrency that would hurt your image? Probably they would have to pay you what? $0, because you wouldn't do it. You would just say no. You would say, nah, get out of here. I'm not going to do that. And of course, that's what she should have done, but for some reason, she decided to endorse it. Now, let's take a look at what has happened since her endorsing it. Yeah, we saw a little bit of a spike there, and since that first initial spike, it has absolutely torn down like a Christmas tree after Christmas is over. Get out of here. Santa, he already came. You ate the cookies. Now you don't need that tree anymore. And it fell so freaking hard. Now it's staying down. It has not done anything of note whatsoever besides just keep going down and down and down. Obviously, what happened here, and everyone should have seen this coming, is the developers of Ethereum Max decided to reach into their own pockets, pay celebrities like Kim Kardashian $1 million, $500,000, however much you have to pay her to do that, which why in the world would she accept it? It's not worth it for her image, but nonetheless, she did it anyway. Just go into your $1.2 billion bank account there, Kim, and you don't have to take this endorsement anymore and hurt your image. Why would you do that? But so she basically endorses it, it goes up, and then what causes the fall? I think what causes the fall, and it's pretty obvious here when you think logically about it, is that the Ethereum Max people, a lot of the people behind it, a lot of the devs, decided to sell. They pulled an upshot here. Yeah, that's right. I'm calling I'm double con. I'm double con multiple people out here. They pulled an upshot and rugged the heck out of this. Then it started sliding and sliding and sliding and of course, making Kim look very, very, very bad for this. Now we are seeing a watchdog warning about people and people who do stuff like that. Do not invest in the crypto unless you actually like it. Just because a celebrity tells you to invest in it, that doesn't mean you should do it. That's one of the reasons why I will never talk about crypto on the show unless I actually have legitimate reasons why I enjoy it or why I like it. And also, we haven't had the like button presage talk yet. Let's go ahead and talk about the birds and the like buttons. First, the finger comes and presses the like button, then we have a beautiful more views being born. That's how the process works. The birds and the like button. So let's see if we can get it pressed and get those views up to more people. That's obviously what we want to do, because the more the merrier, and the more the better. It's really as simple as that. But we're also seeing a lot of energy really coming in around not only Cardano, but cryptocurrency in general in multiple countries across the globe. Right here you can see El Salvador currently 200 Bitcoins they just bought ahead of their making Bitcoin a legal tender there. And that's not the only country where cryptocurrency can absolutely help massively. Another country where it's helping is, of course, Afghanistan. In Afghanistan, we are seeing some bad things happen. And the Cardano founder, Charles Hoskinson, you may know who he is, he went ahead and said that he believes it can be extremely helpful. This is the quote from him: Afghanistan's digital life is now under scrutiny. The last 2 decades are being reviewed by a regime that if you express your opinion in any way, you are now under the threat of harassment and other stuff and bad stuff. And so with that, you need a way to hide your digital stuff. Cryptocurrency, because it's decentralized, gives people an opportunity, and also gives people an opportunity to have a way to pay for things without being under the watch of a regime that is definitely not friendly whatsoever. They're the exact opposite of that, in fact. And it's one other scary thing is that people are going to kind of forget about this. We're going to try not to. We're going to try to keep talking about it. But over time, you forget about stories like this. And once the public spotlight is off this, that's when it really is actually more scary, because there's not anyone to keep them accountable in terms of people watching and paying attention to what's happening. So don't stop paying attention to that. To keep paying attention. 38 million people currently in Afghanistan, and cryptocurrency can absolutely help. Whether it's Dogecoin or Cardano or Bitcoin, doesn't matter what they use. They can use something there, just like El Salvador, to have a big increase. The only problem is not a lot of internet access there, and that obviously needs to change first, and I think it will. But let's go ahead and talk for a sec about the DogeX NFTs. If you want to buy one, if you want to participate in the action, if you want to get in early, then you can do that tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern time, which is basically the normal time. I mean, if you, I'm not even going to say Pacific time. Come on. Well, what are you guys doing over there? Just come over to normal people side. You're over there in California. What the heck are you doing? Get the next bus and come over here to the normal people land. It's time. It's time. You've been there long enough. It's time to go ahead and take the Great Migration all the way over to normal people land here. Well, what the heck are you doing otherwise? Well, what the heck are you doing? But the Dogecoin price, I think there's something that's hidden here that a lot of people aren't noticing, and I think it's very important, because you may think it's just a normal Dogecoin price. What's happening here, just standard, nothing's particularly special, but actually the entire time, what's been happening here, as we've seen the ups and the downs, is not just a normal Dogecoin up and down chart. There's a deep, dark secret. Well, maybe more on the light side. I guess it's not that dark. But there's a deep secret here that I'm going to reveal right now. The entire time that the Dogecoin price has been going up and down, it has actually been making a skate park for Tony Hawk. Now you can see right here, Tony Hawk, one of the best skaters in the world, obviously, he wanted the skate park, so he basically called in the Dogecoin army. That's why we made it exactly like this. You're welcome, Tony Hawk. So he can go, shoo, ollie, 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 flip, 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 flip the board, ollie, 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 flip, 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 ollie, 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 and then come right off. So there we go. Now the big secret is revealed. You finally know the truth about Dogecoin the entire time. Yeah, that is Diana in the back. You want to say hi, Diana?
Hi, guys. Oh, there I am.
There you are, right there in the video on the live, which means, Diana, if you say something right now, it's live, so you can say whatever the heck you want.
Okay, I have something to say.
Oh my gosh, here we go. What do you want to say?
Dogecoin to the moon!
Well, press like if you want to see Diana in more videos. Maybe we should include Diana in more videos. I mean, isn't Diana awesome? We definitely got to get her in more videos for sure. But 3.0, I mean, I think everyone wants a girlfriend who loves Dogecoin and is just awesome. So, I mean,
Aww. Thanks,
you're welcome, babe. But I mean, what we need to do is have 2 cameras. I think that'll be better. Or maybe, I mean, this is fine too, but I don't think people, the truth is the quality of the content is what matters. The production quality is important too, to some degree, for getting new viewers, but everyone who's already part of the community, we already know the deal. We know the quality of the content is good. So beyond that, it really just comes down to what the heck you want and what the heck you desire. But hopefully the Dogecoin price will continue to make a great skate park for Tony Hawk, as is, of course, the main priority with Dogecoin. We need to make a big ramp for him, obviously. How else is he going to do the job? It's time to make Tony Hawk happy and get that big ramp in there. Come on, Tony. Come on, Tony. It's time to make him happy. But if you want to participate in DogeX, you can go right now to DogeX 2021 on Twitter, and you can follow there. You can also go join the Discord. There's a link right down there in the top. Hopefully you have fun tomorrow with the launch if you do participate. I'll see you there. Anyway, I'm Matt Wass. This is Final Stand, and I will see you in the next video.